Wow, 1,000 subs. It took me a lot less time than I thought it would to get me to where I am here, but I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you guys are willing to join me on my little adventures in my truck and car. There's plenty more things to be coming. Actually, in the following week or so, I'm taking that on the track. I'm going to Thompson Speedway. So, yeah. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe for more K-Car content. There's plenty more things coming. I have a little secret of some sort. I'll hint at it more in the following videos. Like I said, a huge thank you to you guys. I'm making this stuff for you guys to watch and be entertained, but sometimes it's for myself, especially when I'm doing stuff like this that takes way too long. But I started doing this all by my lonesome with this little car all by its lonesome. Now it has its buddy and possibly more. So please subscribe if you're not subscribed already, like the videos if you like them, and leave me comments, ask me stuff, talk to me about things, whatever you want. Let's go. All right, look what I got. It's like a little barrel. So, for comparison, this is my kid's little toy wagon. It's an old radio flyer from a long time ago. What else can we compare this to? It's about the height of one motorcycle wheel. It's smaller than one 22-inch Cadillac wheel with the tire. I think these are like 32 inches tall. All right, let's open it up. I'm kind of concerned that it's kind of delivered like this and all the straps are already falling off. Oh, okay. This is how it's packaged. Have you guessed what these are yet? Obviously it's a wheel, so. Look at that. They look as horrendous as they did in the pictures. Oh man. They look as bad as they did in the pictures. Alright. These are 13-inch TE37s. They are hilariously small. Oh, it's two packages wrapped together. Everybody gets to the side. Dear deliverer, thank you for always carrying it carefully. It contains important products for customers. Please handle it with care. Alright, well here they are on the other side. They're in really bad shape. They're not really in good condition, but for what I'm going to use them for, I'm going to use them for autocross. It should be alright. Not going to be show condition type stuff. It looks pretty bad here because it looks like a caliper was grinding on it. Something was grinding on the inside of this wheel. The inside of this one too. No, all of them. They all have some sort of a weird gouge on the side of them. So, I don't know what the guy that used them before was doing, but that's probably what all this speckle stuff was. Like, it's probably grinding off the piece of the caliper or whatever, like chunks of it. Or dustings of it, I should say. And it just got kind of coated onto this, because this looks like it'll come off. I don't know, man. These are all plus 38 offsets. They're all 5.5 inch wide. I'm putting a 185 tire on here, so that should be just the right width for the tire I'm looking to get. I bought replacement face decals. I found them. They were in this envelope right here. So I have 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Okay. Fell to the bottom. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 replacement decal sets for the face of those wheels if I decide to redo them. I don't know, I'd probably get a quote for what it will cost to get that refinished. I found those wheels on Yahoo Auctions Japan. I got them ordered. It was like 2 listings. For some reason in Japan, I find wheels to be listed in pairs instead of sets of 4. Sometimes they're in sets of 4, but this time it was 2 pairs and I had to like worry about winning 2 auctions. I think there was like a buy now No, there was not a buy now option. So I had to like worry about making sure I won both sets. And they were in really poor looking condition in the pictures. They had junk tires on them too. And I'm surprised people bid them up just as far as they did. I think one set got up to like 49,000 yen. The other one was like 41,000 yen, something like that, just a rough amount. Typically I would use Jesse Streeter to order stuff like this, and I kind of moved away from using them. The response time is sometimes lacking because I don't know how the operation works. I mean, I've been told it's more than one guy. It's like a whole crew of people. But still, like off hours, it's kind of spotty. It's not so good when you're like on the dot to try to win something, especially like a buy now or something like that. It's something you just got to get through immediately. And this time I used Japan Auto Parts Shop. The guy's name is Tomohiro. He doesn't speak English, so we communicate through text. So I was using Facebook Messenger. You could just message him directly, whatever you want. He's a really cool guy. He's always willing to help. I always had like questions, or sometimes I wanted to buy something, but I ended up not winning the auction because I wasn't willing to pay whatever it was. That ended up going beyond my bid. So my favorite thing about using him is he would bid on the item ahead of time just because he trusts everybody. And, you know, that's a really good thing. It's really a bad thing. But for the most part, I guess if he got screwed, I mean, he has a part that he could probably get rid of. I mean, it's not ideal. But, hey, don't screw this guy. He's a really good guy. That's what makes it fast. You go like, hey, I want this thing. Can you bid 50,000 yen on it? And he would be like, okay, yeah, sure. Bid 50,000 yen on it. And he'll only charge you if you win. With Jesse Streeter, you don't do that. Like, you could say, I need this right now. The thing's about to end. And they would be like, oh, here's your invoice. You got to PayPal this. And then you got to send it through PayPal. And then wait for that to clear. And then they have to acknowledge they got it. And then they'll place the bid. So if you're any like last minute things, your hopes with Jesse Streeter are like down here. At least with Tomohiro, it's like you have some chance. It's a better chance. So I like that for speed. He also seems to be around fairly often. I mean, of course, the guy has to sleep too. So when he's sleeping, he's not going to help you. But, you know, for the most part, throughout the day, he responds pretty quickly on Facebook Messenger because that's where I message his page. So this is the first time I actually successfully bought something from him. He can also get stuff from auction sites or some other vendors. As you saw, I got those Ray stickers for the wheels. If I ever refinish them, he got them directly from Ray's Engineering. He also provides services like removing the tires and junking them, so that way you can shrink your wheel size, the package down as small as you can to save on shipping. So yeah, I'm very happy with my purchase. Thank you very much, Tomohiro. I'm looking forward to do more business with you, buying other things that I'm sure I will be buying at some point in time.
I'm looking inside. Where at inside? Like the stamp, you mean? I see it.
Yep.
If we sand it and clean it and do everything we gotta do, that's gonna be gone, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. Take pour some Coca-Cola, baking soda, you know, like a little mixture of it, and slowly just, you know, wipe it, just start, you know, going back and forth. Now you're gonna have those picks. Those ain't going away. I'm looking at those now. That's not going away.
Okay.
Now what you can do if you're gonna try to do it yourself is, do you have a sander?
I have like a regular orbital sander.
There you go. Buy you some 180 sandpaper. Go over it with the 180 sandpaper. After you sand it, then you go with the primer. After you prime it, then you paint it.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna go that far. If I'm actually gonna go that far, I would just bring it to you.
No, I'm just saying. You know what I mean, if you're gonna try, you know, if it's summertime, you know what I mean, you spend a couple hours cleaning them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not gonna, you know what I mean, it ain't gonna kill it or make it look bad because it's the back of the wheel.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And plus, they're so small, it might not even be noticeable because it is a 13.
Okay. Well, if you need any help or any assistance, anything, just give me a call, right?
All right, cool. I'm gonna try to clean one just to see what it looks like, and then I can decide to get them all fixed or not.
Thank you, Ray.
All right, cool. Thank you. Almost forgot. So what's really cool about actually using Tomohiro with Japan Auto Parts Shop is that he accepts other forms of payments other than PayPal. And as we all know, PayPal sucks. PayPal's currency conversion rates and the transaction fees are kind of crap. So Using Wise is an alternative with Tomohiro. Wise transaction rates are really good. So if you Google 1 USD to like Japanese yen or something, whatever that number is you see there is not what PayPal gives you. They take like a chunk of it out of there. It's like a few percent. But, you know, all of those percents add up. With Wise, it's almost like exactly the same. There is a service fee. It's like $6 or $7 for how much I had to send for the entire 4 wheels that I got that I'm not even pointing at. I don't know what I'm looking at. There's huge savings on like your part, like when you buy stuff from Japan using Wise. So actually I'm gonna leave my invitation link to Wise down below, because if you spend money and I spend money or something, we both get money. So why not? And I'll also share the contact info for Tomohiro at Japan Auto Parts Shop, and it'll all be in the description below. I think I could put cards or something. I don't know how to do this stuff. If three of you guys use my referral link, I'll get $75, and you guys that are referred will also get a benefit, and the benefit is you'll get a free international transfer for up to $500. I don't know if that means $500 of like value transfer or like $500 of fee savings. Like I said, the fee is like $7 or $8 for the amount of money I sent him. So I don't know. You guys can find out. Please use the link. Thank you. Comment on what you think my tires will be, because I need to buy new tires for that. Well, I don't need to, but I want to. So I'm gonna have some cool tires for autocrossing. I was thinking about like track tires. If I get like track only tires, the problem is like apparently they kind of harden and stuff. The compound goes bad if you don't keep them in like a temperature controlled thing. I mean, it is in my garage. I do keep this temperature controlled to some extent, but if it's July now and I can get like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 more events in, is it worth me buying the tire now, or should I just wait till next year? I don't know. So I'm gonna go clean one of those wheels and see how bad it really is and whether or not I need to refinish it. I just called the local rim repair place and they quoted me, it's $175 per wheel for if it's a painted wheel, and these are painted wheels. So $175 to fix one wheel isn't really that bad, but do I need to fix it? Because that's 175. What's that, like $250? It's $500, I think. No, it's more than that. These are my 14-inch wheels, and you barely really see the inside. I mean, yes, I can see the inside. Mine are really nice, and they're kind of like white all the way through. But now we're talking about 13s. They're gonna get even smaller. So maybe it might not be worth fixing. The face wasn't horrendous. I think it will clean up okay. The decals are really worn and like kind of cracked, but if they're just my autocross wheels, I don't think it matters. And if anything, I'm happy with the 14s in the front. I already have tires. I could take just 2 and buy 2 rear tires and just swap out these ones. Maybe. So that was Sean from Rimshine on the phone, and he gave me some tips on how to clean this thing up, just in case, like, if I wanted to do it myself. I mean, like, I don't feel like painting. I hate painting. So I'm gonna clean one up anyways, just to see what it looks like, and then I can decide whether or not I really want to spend the $700 to get him to fix my wheels. He gave me like a little tip on how to clean these things. He told me to use a scrub pad. I'm gonna use this blue one because it's supposedly non-scratch for pans. And then he told me to mix baking soda and Coca-Cola. He didn't specifically tell me how much, so I'm just gonna wing it here. Oh, all right, that's probably too much. And then I get some Coke. He was saying the Coke is supposedly to get the rust out, and the baking soda is for getting the white kind of to be white again. Kind of like toothpaste, whitening toothpaste. So here's the wheel. It came out okay, I think. It's really white again. So the baking soda really works. The black stuff on the back, I mean, there's some overspray here, it's definitely part of the wheel now. I can't get those off without like sanding or just painting over it, and that's fine. Looks decent overall. The worst part is this. There's this gouge that's in it. It's on every wheel, goes all the way around, and I mean that can be fixed. It's just a little lip. The black stuff though, what is that black stuff? I mean, I can touch it. I feel like it can come off if I spent a lot of effort scrubbing away at it. A lot of the loose stuff came off, but a lot of this is still here. Maybe I need to have like some industrial cleaner kind of soak on it, and eventually it might come off, but is it worth my effort? I'm not really sure. As I do with everything else, now to find out how much these things weigh. It's not rolling away anymore. It doesn't have any wheel weights. Yeah, no wheel weights. It only has this metal valve stem. It weighs 7 pounds and 13 ounces. That is 3,544 grams, or 3.544 kilo. I remember weighing my 14-inch ones a while back, but it wasn't on like a nice digital scale like this. It was like an old dial bathroom scale. I got about 8 pounds. It was like 7.99, just a little bit under 8. I don't know how accurate that scale was. So these are roughly, what is that? So 3.99. These are only a hair lighter than those, unless my scale was wrong, because that's 3 ounces off of 8 pounds. I need to get the opportunity to weigh those wheels and settle this once and for all.